Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Bond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs get ready to open up a first of this two-game series against the El Paso Rhinos, and I'm Chet Yoder. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. So glad to have you with us this evening as the Mudbugs take on the Rhinos in the first of this two-game set. The Mudbugs are coming off a two-game losing skid where they lost both games against Odessa by a final score of 5-0 and 3-2 in overtime. The Mudbugs now will take on an El Paso team that is very talented and very high-flying, as Coach Subi described in our pregame show, which we'll play in just a little bit. El Paso in sixth place right now at 3-3. Mudbugs at 2-3-1. They currently sit in last place in the South Division, but of course they are, just 1 point of getting the fourth place. And the Mudbugs will get ready to take on the El Paso Rhinos, as the Mudbugs will have a different lineup this evening. They've been shuffling guys in and out to get ready for this first of this two-game series. We will talk to Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell in just a little bit. Once again, the Mudbugs and the Rhinos, first of this two-game series. We'll have more after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money, so go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Mudbugs opening up a two-game series against the El Paso Rhinos, and boy, for the first time this regular season, it's great to have Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell back. And Coach, first of all, glad to have you back, and of course, most importantly, how's Miss Shanda?
Well, it's great to be back, and she's doing okay. You know, she can't seem to kick this low-grade fever that's kind of kicking her in the butt, but overall doing good. You know, they say she's on track, and a lot of this stuff is normal. So if she get rid of this fever, though, she'd be feeling 100 times better. The fatigue would still be there, but she's happy to be home. That's for sure. So that's a good positive in this, being away for 3.5 weeks from her kids and just her home and her bed and all that kind of stuff is tough. So it's nice and uplifting mentally to be back home for her.
And you come back home in the midst of a losing skid. This team coming out of the gates, I guess you can say, somewhat in a struggling fashion, 2-3-1 on the season. Of course, there is no push of the panic button in the locker room, but you know how the fan base is, and of course they expect wins, they want wins, and coming off a championship, you do have that high that everybody's on. Looking back at the Odessa series, was there anything that was a big concern to you?
Not necessarily a big concern. I thought execution was an issue that we had, and because the guys are working hard, they're working hard, they're competing, they're playing their hearts out right now. They just struggled to put the puck in the net, and when you're struggling to put the puck in the net, you really got to make sure you're taking care of your D zone. You're not giving up time and space there, and just so happened that we did that. You know, the Friday night game, Odessa got a few late goals to kind of make that one look a lot worse than maybe it was, but it's still a 5-0 defeat, right? And you got to own that and try to get yourself better. And I thought they did a great job of that moving into the Saturday night game. Thought overall we played a really consistent game for the most part. And again, we just came up a little bit short, but we definitely improved. From night to night, we improved, and guys worked hard all week long to prepare for El Paso, and it's just a matter of us being a little bit better again tonight than we were Saturday night last weekend.
It's been a while since I've asked about the power play, and of course I'm sure that's an area of concern. It's 1 for 19 to begin the season. I know that's not where you want it to be. Have you guys worked at it, and do you guys see some promising looks, I guess you can say, moving forward?
Yeah, we've definitely been working on it. We've been working on it, you know, even though it's 1 in 19. It's not like we never work on these things, right? So and again, it boils down to the execution part, right? It could be execution on just a simple pass. It could be execution on not stick handling when you don't need to, or your breakouts, or just your zone entries. There's so many things that go into it, and again, it just boils down to execution in our opinion as coaches, and we've definitely worked on it again a lot this week in preparation for this weekend's games.
With the lineup, shuffling a little bit last couple of games, how has this week been a practice, and of course, what has been worked on?
Well, just a little bit of everything, you know. Like our D zone, it's always something that we're needing to master. So we worked on that a lot, you know. We worked on execution, just executing our passes, executing our odd man rushes, executing our O-zone structure, executing on everything that we do, our regroups and our forechecks, just touching on it. We touch on a lot of it, and again, another part of executing is just winning your battles. Like there's a lot of wall battles, a lot of battles in the corner, net front battles, and there's little details that go into all those things, and those were the types of things that we worked on all week long, and guys put in a lot of time and effort, and then hopefully they got some rest last night and today, and they're going to be fired up to try to execute tonight.
We're going to find out about this El Paso Rhinos team, and I'm probably just like you, excited to see what this new opponent has the challenge. What do we know about them, and how is film looking at them?
Well, when I watch them on film, I feel like they're high flying. You know, they're fast. They like to stretch the zone, so they like to really go on offense right from their own goal line. You know, their forwards are looking to break free. Their D are looking to hit them tape to tape. It's a spread. I found them to be kind of spread out but connected at the same time. Like they're ready to move north and come at you and attack in fives. It's just not one guy going down the ice. All 5 of them are coming at you, and you got to be able to prepare to slow that wave down. And the only way to do that is to get in their way, be physical, and hopefully cause turnovers, clog the middle of the ice, and come back the other way on them.
It feels like if the Mudbugs can win tonight, and with you coming back, boy, that would lift a lot of spirits around the bowl. Of course, always a packed house here with Mudbugs fans. What's the biggest key tonight to grab that victory?
It's execution, Chet. It is. But just execution all over the ice. There's no pressure to win a hockey game. It's just the pressure lies in just playing our systems and how we feel we need to play to be successful. And if we do that and we execute that, we put ourselves in a good position to maybe win a hockey game, and that's the ultimate outcome. But it's the whole process leading up to that. So we're looking for good execution from our team systems tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Oh, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFada & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFada & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defadapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the El Paso Rhinos. First time we'll see them in franchise history. Head coach by Anthony Bone. Assistant coaches Vinny Bone and Blake Ortman. At left wing will be number 22, Alex Krause. At center will be number 28, Mac Johnson. And on the right wing will be Graham Harris, number 19. On defense will be number 5, Ian Carpenter. And number 7, Nick Justice. Getting the start in nets. They like this guy in El Paso, Lassi Lehti. He's from Finland, and his numbers have been pretty good, but he struggled in his last 2 starts. He's dropped his last 2 starts. He is 3-2 on the season with a 2.96 goals against his 6th start as a Rhino netminder. Now your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. He's back for his first regular season game, and we're glad to have him back. Associate head coach Gavin Morgan. At left wing will be number 7, Connor Gato. At center will be number 36, Logan Volkema. And on the right wing will be number 18, Garrett Steele. On defense will be number 5, Trenton Heide. And number 4, Davis Gockler. Getting the start in nets for the Bugs will be number 31, Devin Boback. The kid from Northwood, Ohio, is a 1-1-1 mark with a 1.99 goals against. He has 1 shutout on the early season, a .912 save percentage. And the Mudbugs will look for good showing from him. He's had a good start to this season. So glad to have everyone with us, including the Steele family who's tuned tonight, missing not being here. But we love you on the broadcast, at the very least, from Chelsea, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. Mudbugs making their way onto the ice. El Paso with the very impressive black, orange, and white jerseys. They're going to skate from right to left. Mudbugs make their way onto the ice with the home white jerseys with the purple stripes, Mudbug logo with the Shreveport Swamp on top. And the Mudbugs will make their way onto the ice and skate from left to right. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. I like mine. Barbecue chicken strip sandwich, extra spicy ketchup, a little Louisiana hot sauce. Oh, that tastes so good. Whataburger, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the Mudbugs national anthem and the opening puck drop. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Devin Boback making the way onto the ice. Saw the Boback family last weekend, and they are tuned in this evening. Glad to have them with us from Ohio. Miss Jeff, Miss Tony Boback. Pleasant folks. I'm sure living ain't easy being goalie parents, but they did a fantastic job with them. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Another sensational rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by the very lovely Tiff Schubert. Crowd still filing in on a Friday night as we're getting ready for Mudbugs hockey. Of course, the biggest storyline this weekend, the return of the head coach, Jason Soupy Campbell, who is coaching his first regular season game for the Mudbugs after missing the last 3+ weeks to tend to his wife, Miss Shanda, suffering from multiple myeloma cancer. We know that she is doing better, but as Coach Soupy said in the pregame show, she was battling a little bit of fever. So if she is tuning tonight, we are sending plenty of prayers to Mrs. Campbell. Hope everything gets better. I know how I am with a fever, and I'm sure that hopefully it's not as bad for her. Austin Brimmer taking some ceremonial puck drops just to stay in shape. Logan Volkema will be at center ice with Matt Johnson. This is a very high-flying El Paso Rhinos team. They have a lot of depth. They like to spread it out. Mudbugs definitely going to have something of a challenge on their hands. They're going to try to combat that, obviously, and try to shrink El Paso in that effort. I would say it was a longer week of Mudbugs practice after the last 2 games. Mudbugs came up short in. Mudbugs still have roster cuts to make before they head out on the road in a couple of weeks. Face-off battle at and won there by Volkema, and the Landers' opening puck drop is won there by Volkema. Steele blows a tire, but he's able to twist it into the El Paso zone. Along to the far half wall. Puck now just batted around. It goes on over to Justice, now over to Carpenter along the near side. Good stick there by Steele to poke it around to the near corner. Volkema has it. Volkema to the near corner. Quick near circle shot there by Steele, and a glove save made there by Letty. Letty, 6'4", 210, a big guy from Espoo, Finland. He's a big man, 01 born. And the Mudbugs are going to have their hands full with this guy because he's lost the last 2 starts after coming off a 3-0 start to this season. Face off to the left of Letty. Jacob Onstadt lined up with Fetchko and Brimmer this evening. They're trying to figure out who's going to be the centerman between Fetchko and Brimmer. They've kind of shuffled Onstadt and Gato, and those two will obviously see who gets the better fit. Puck now popped back out to center. Brimmer around there, and he'll just scoot it back into the Rhino zone along to the far corner. Puck now backhanded back out to center, galloped in and taken there by Mitchell. Mitchell will bank it off the near side boards back into the Rhino zone. It gets played back to Jack Anderson. Anderson, the Rhinos blue liner, races a puck all the way down the length of the ice for icing on El Paso. Almost a minute gone by, so glad to have you with us. Mudbugs and the Rhinos will be back at it tomorrow evening, 7-11 puck drop. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Be a part of Mudbugs Hockey 2021-2022. Face off to the left of Letty. Ryan Williams will take the face-off for Shreveport. He does win it. Played back to Mitchell. Mitchell now at the point. He walks the line. Quick shot off the stick of Philip Quittel off the far side boards, held in there by Mitchell. Mitchell drops it off far circle, back in, centering feed, missed the stick of Sedlacek. He might have not had his stick down on the ice, and we got a whistle for a break in the action. 1:07 gone by. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face off to the left of Letty. Burke Simpson to take the face off. Battle at and won there by El Paso, though. Along to the far side it goes. That's Zelenak. He'll zip it in to the Bug zone. Behind the cage now, picked up there by Kopri around to the right side over to Roginski. He'll rattle it up top to the Russian Bear. That's Koklachev. He'll gallop across. Quick shot from the far circle and a glove save. Routine stop made there by Letty. You know, one of the topics of conversation this week was to get Koklachev more going. They're trying to get that big man going, and they're going to try to line him up with Roginski and Simpson. That's a new line that Coach Soupy kind of invented this week, and they're trying to see if that line can kind of work for the Bugs. Played back up top to Copri. Copri has it. He'll smack one toward the net. Tipped on. Boy, that handcuffed Letty, and it hit the side of the net. That was off the stick of Gato. And we get a break in the action. The net comes off its mooring. Face off in the right wing circle. Volkema will take it. Still no score. Early stages of the first game of this two-game series between Shreveport and El Paso. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Volkema has it. High slot. Quick shot. Goes wide of Letty. Now held in there. Good job there by Doherty. Into the far corner. He gets rubbed off on the play. Now into the near corner it goes. Volkema just kind of forks it in. And now Gato gets blocked off there. That's a good job there by Noah Van Vliet as the puck now pops out of play and we get a break in the action. Face-off will stay deep in the El Paso zone. Devin Boback doesn't seem to mind. A lot of whistles, and we're only 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes into the first. Face off to the right of Letty. Battle at one there by the Bugs. Banked back off the far side boards, back out to center. On over to Fetchko. He gains the blue line from the right side. He'll rattle it in behind the cage. Into the far corner it goes. They're played there by Carpenter. Tried to kind of nudge it up to Brimmer, but Brimmer trying to block that lane. Now along behind the end boards. Fetchko tries to do some forechecking. Played back out to center as the puck now just shuffle-boarded back in to the Mudbug zone. Gockler's going to go fetch it down. He'll wagon wheel it around over to Copri. Off the stick of Brimmer, couldn't handle it cleanly. El Paso now couldn't really do the old juke and jive. And now another blown tire there by Brimmer this time. Ice a little rough on the Mudbugs right now. Along to the far side on stop. We'll just bank it off the far side boards, but it's picked up there by Justice. Up across the middle of the ice. Pocket picked and now picked right back there by Jonathan Horn, and Horn will just jolt it back into the Mudbug zone. Jake Mack played up ahead there to Williams. Williams now 2-on-2. He's got Sedlacek with him. Williams, the Minnesota kid, behind the cage. Good check there by Anderson. Now played back up top. Held in there by Hallard. He'll just nudge it into the far corner. Puck now bumped off the puck. Picked up there now along to the far corner there by Harris. Harris now has it. He'll come around the right side. Little burst of speed. He was at the end of his shift. And he works it into the Mudbug zone, but it pinballs back out to center. Stolen away through the neutral zone. Simpson up ahead, and the Mudbugs come in off sides. It was very close, as Simpson did not seem like he was a big fan of that call. New referee this evening. We'll see him for the first time this evening. It'll be Chaz Noche. Your linesman, Jacob Paw, and of course we know the very lovely Brad Sotak, one of our Shreveport regulars. Face off at center ice. Burke Simpson to take it for the Bugs. Face off, twisted around, one there by the Bugs. Gaining the blue line there is Koklachev. Now along to the far corner. Dropped off there to Roginski. Roginski back over to Koklachev. Now along to the near corner. Koklachev holds it in. And now kind of squeaked out free. It's one there by Cattell. Now a little bit of a log jam along the near half wall to the left of Letty. Hard hitting going on. I believe a penalty's coming up to Shreveport. Oh, no. Looks like Koklachev drew that one. And maybe the Mudbugs will be on a man advantage. There was a lot of fisticuffs that broke out along that near half wall. Penalty door now opening up for El Paso. It's a tripping infraction, and it's going against Jan Oleginski. Mudbugs power play, seen better days. They're 28th in the league out of 29 teams, 1 for 19. Coach Soupy knows he's got to get that unit going. Face off to the right of Letty. Coach Soupy was emphasizing execution, execution, execution this evening. Puck now smacked off the far side boards, held in there. Mudbugs do a good job. That's Volkema. Volkema now just going to kind of poke it in along the end boards. Battling for it there is Sedlacek. Along to the far corner. Mudbugs trying to hold it in along the left point. That's Heidi. Heidi walks the line, fires it toward the net. Glove save made there by Letty, and he'll hold on to it. 4:04 gone by here in the first. Still no score. Face off in the left wing circle. Volkema will stay on. Face-off battle. It was won there by Fetchko, but taken away there by Horn. And Horn will be able to clear it down the length of the ice. Boback along to the far corner. That's the second time I've said Balboa. We missed that guy from Air Force. Along to the right side. He's actually going to be playing alongside Mason McCormick, another guy we miss, along the centerman line. Along to the near corner now. Heidi thrown back up top. Far circle ripper there by Fetchko. And he gets the glass. Boback hasn't seen much action in the first 4+ minutes. He says he prefers it that way. He says if he could see action in front of him at the other side of the ice, he completely has no problem with that. 4.5 gone by here in the first. 1:14 left on the game's first power play. Tied up stick, played back to the right point. Gato's got it. Gato now thrown to the point. It was just under the stick of Hallard, played back out to center. Hallard's going to gallop back in front of Boback along to the left side. Handled there by Brimmer. Now he nudges it up ahead for him to grab. Uses his big old bulk and frame. Now played to the left point. Gato will settle it down over to Hallard. Along far half wall over to Brimmer. Brimmer now just kind of pokes it along behind the cage. Played back up top to Gato. Gato now relayed back up top to Hallard. Back over to Brimmer. A quick shot and a stick save made there by Letty. Nick Miller onto the ice on the Mudbugs power play. He's the extra forward tonight for Coach Soupy. Played now over to Hallard. Now over to Gato. Gato cross ice, waiting. Walking the line, Brimmer a blast and a glove save through traffic. Miller was setting up the screen. That's good movement there. And we have down to 21 seconds left on the game's first power play. We saw Brimmer's dad in the house last weekend. Thank you so much for the Canadian maple syrup. I put that on my morning chocolate chip waffles. It was absolutely delicious. Thank you, Mr. Brimmer. And there are rumors that Mrs. Brimmer is in the house, but I have yet to spot the very lovely Lynn Brimmer. Face off to the left of Letty. Along to the near corner. I might get a message soon. Mack skating in. Oh, he tried to throw it to the far post on over to Volkema, and I think Jake Mack might have been better off just taking that to the net. Easy for me to say with 14 seconds left on the game's first power play. 5.5 gone by here in the first. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Played back on over to the left point. They'll level it back in, thrown across. Fetchko to short side. His stick got tied up. That was Sedlicek along the far post. Penalty about to come to an end as Boback lets us know. Played back out to center off the near side boards. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Heidi will hammer it back in. Now off the far side boards, back out to center. Kopri back on over to Heidi. Heidi off the stick of Sedlicek. Sedlicek just carefully laces it back to Kopri, and Mudbugs back in their own zone trying to push it up the ice. From left to right now, it's Kopri. He'll get in tight. He'll work it in from the right side. Dropped off the Koklicek, but he couldn't handle a bouncing biscuit. A little snowy on the ice for him. Good job there by Simpson as he'll slam it back in to the Rhino zone. Game very stagnant right now. It's been a slow first period for both teams. 13:30 remaining in the opening frame. Puck now rolled back into the Mudbug zone to the right of Boback. Kopri just getting sandwiched on. Now off the right side. Trying to weed whack it out there is Miller. Played back up top. Quick shot. Easy glove save made there by Boback. And he drops it. That surprised me a little bit. That was a shot there by Cattell. Played back out to center. Now picked up there by Villette. And Villette will just ring it back in to the Mudbug zone. Off the far side boards, held in there. Along to the high slot. Now kept in there by Cattell. Cattell now works it around the clock. Centering feed, just missed the stick of Tafalski. Played back out to center. Simpson's got it, and he will just dump it back into the El Paso zone. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy as he starts to scream out some instructions at the Mudbugs bench. Along to the right side, Gockler trying to work it back in. He does, and he's able to sweep that baby into the Rhino zone. Behind the cage of Letty, Mudbugs try to battle for the loose change. Along to the far side, hard hit along the far side as Gato took one. Volcom is in there trying to work it off the walls. Now taken back out, McDonough's got it. He'll mail it around the near side boards, held in there by Gockler. Gockler now will settle it back in behind the cage, past the outstretched stick of Volkema, but the captain Steele's got it. Steele now back up top to Gockler. Gockler waits, fires one, save made. That was a blocker save made there by Letty. Played back out to center. 8 minutes gone by here in the first. Still no score. Oh, a hard hit. As it looked like Zelenek went down hard and took a knee to the head accidentally by Steele. Now back in. Here comes Volkema. Volkema through the slot, trying to find Brimmer's bulking body. Brimmer now works into the near corner. Puck taken away there by Carpenter. Along the right side, he races up the ice, up across center, and he will just fork it back in to the Mudbug zone. Hard hit now along to the far corner. Heidi off the far side, played up ahead. It goes over to Fetchko, 2-on-2. He's got Onstadt with him. Played too far for Onstadt to grab. Poke checked out of trouble there by Letty momentarily. Held in there by Hallard. Hallard will just jab it back in for his buddy Fetchko to grab. Along the end boards, Onstadt's with him. Fetchko works it out free. Relay back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell waits, fires one toward the net. Save made, rebound chance, backhand shot. Save made there by Letty as Onstadt was looking for one. A break in the action. 11:03 remaining here in the first period. Still no score. Coming to you from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. There's always good news and bad news. Well, the bad news is the El Paso broadcaster did not make the trip, so he's not sitting alongside me. But, of course, the good news is my very lovely loved one, Miss Sarah, is with us, so she gets to sit next to my left and, well, I guess you can say tolerate me on the mic along to the near corner. Face-off was won there by El Paso, but it's great to have her up with me. Along to the far corner now. Not much going on. Far circle, quick shot, score! That's Brimmer! Ozzy strikes. Mudbugs lead 1-0. Loose puck. Austin Brimmer, top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. And the Mudbugs grab the game's first goal. .9:14, time of the goal. Austin Brimmer starting to heat up, folks. That is his second goal in as many games. And that is a good sign for Mudbugs hockey. Boy, it was just kind of a broken play deep into the El Paso zone, and Austin Brimmer is able to strike it home from the far circle. Brimmer's second of the young season. Mudbugs don't care how they win. They know they need a win tonight. They're in one of the toughest divisions. Well, it's always the toughest division. It's Bremer's second from Onstadt and Mitchell. And Mitchell does it in front of his folks who made the trip. That's always nice as he picks up the apple. Puck now just rattled back into the El Paso zone. Now along to the left side. It's picked up there by Van Vliet. He'll Varel it in. Now along to the far corner, Mitchell, who's got an assist tonight already. Off the stick of Sedlacek, played back to Mitchell. Mitchell behind the cage of Boback. Mudbugs with the early 1-0 lead. And the defending champs need some good omens. They get one there. Quick shot. Nice right pad stop made there by Boback. On a shot from the corner there, trying to surprise him was Alex Kraus. Played back out to center. Neutral zone turnover. Quick ripper. And a blocker save made there by Boback on a shot there by Oleginski. Couple of neutral zone breakdowns for the Mudbugs right in this period. As Simpson sends it along over to Sedlacek, plays it back, but nobody was there. Now nudged up ahead to the point. And, Roginski causes a steal. Near circle, Simpson a blast. Blocker save made there by Letty. And now El Paso has it. 9:30 remaining here in the first period. That's Alexi Kyra, who is going to ram this puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Couple of Finland guys on this team. Now near circle, quick shot, score. Wow. That's Connor McGrath, the friend of Billy Fetchko, who strikes in the near circle. Those two played a lot of hockey together, and his folks made the trip. So Connor McGrath is able to tie the game up from the near circle. He beat Boback, blocker side, and we are all tied 1-1. It's a little similar on how Bremer scored, ironically. For McGrath, it is his second of the season, and we're all even, 1-1. Time of the goal, I believe, comes at 10:47. Just about a minute after the Mudbugs scored. Played back out to center. Worked back into the far corner, 1-1 game. Like I said, Connor McGrath and Billy Fetchko, two good friends, played a lot of hockey together. And, of course, they shared pleasantries this morning during the morning skate, both Illinois kids. As the puck rolls toward the net, Boback covers it up. Now a loose puck. How did that get under Boback's glove? That was a little awkward. He covered up on it, and it kind of slipped out. Well, we stay tied 1-1. .8:31 remaining here in the first period. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Now played around to the right side. Fetchko will sling it on over to his buddy Hallard. Off the stick of Bremer as the puck trickles into the El Paso zone. Now a battle for it along the walls. Onstop plays it back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell now will just ring it in. Near circle, Fetchko played back up top. Mitchell drives one off the back heel of Fetchko. And it's taken back out by El Paso. 1-1 is the score with 7:50 and counting left in the first. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Glad to have you with us. I'm Chet Yoder from Mudbugs Hockey. Hallard up off the stick of Sedlacek. Those two good buddies from, of course, the East Coast. Hallard along to the right side, or rather left side over to Williams. Williams now will just whale it back in along the end boards. Behind the cage now, taken back out by the Rhinos. That is played out with a burst of speed. Now through the neutral zone. El Paso takes a few steps back. Quick shot. Smothered up there by Boback. on a shot there by Bo Kozman. And he will hold on to it for a break in the action. 1-1 is the score. Still early stages of this contest. Face off in the left wing circle. One there by Wichita. Quick shot there. Off the face-off win there by Kraus. Deflected into the far corner. Played back out to center. Tied up stick, and now Miller tried to work it back in. But the Mudbugs came in offsides. So we'll get a face-off at center ice. 7:01 and counting, 7:1 remaining rather, here in the opening frame. Face-off is won there by Kyra. Along to the near side, it goes to Cattell. Cattell works it in. He'll pirouette back, now get hit hard along the back there by Gockler. Loose puck now, smothered up, taken there by Miller. Played up ahead off the stick of Roginski. Now along to the right side, drop back Miller. Miller has it. He's looking for some fresh bugs. Mudbugs get a change on the fly. Now in deep to Roginski, trying to use his body. Good steal there by Roginski, thrown in front. Played back up top, Gockler, a ripper. Blocked in front. Mudbugs cannot hold the zone. It's a good job there by Justice to be able to pop it back out all the way down. Heidi played back over to Gockler. Gockler up the middle of the ice. Now he loses his handle on it as the puck pinballs back into the Rhino zone. Now along to the near corner. Justice played up ahead. It goes to Zelenik. Zelenik now will just work it back into the Mudbug zone. Played off the far side over to Volkema. Volkema tried to work it forward. It got blocked. Now Heidi can't work it through, so played back over to Gockler on the right side. He'll push it back out to center. Puck now just shuffled back into the Mudbug zone there by Tofalski. To the right of Boback is the puck. Up ahead to Steele. Up ahead now to Gato. Gato with a burst of speed. He was trying to split the D, but he lost the handle on the puck. Played back into the Mudbug zone. Galloping back is Mitchell behind the cage of Boback. He'll circle it around. He'll go to the left side. Up ahead there to Onstad. His pass gets broken up. Off the near side boards. Chopped away there by Hallard. And the puck now just sliced in there by Onstad. Behind the cage now. Held in there by Onstad. He gets hit along the back there by McGrath. Along to the far corner it goes. Now played back out to the point. Hallard has it. He'll just kind of touch it up ahead there to Brimmer's got a goal tonight. Played back to Hallard. Cross ice. Mitchell, little space. Near circle. Thrown toward the net. It went wide. 4:50 left in the first. Rhinos have the puck along the left side. They'll work it in and barrel it off the far side boards and in deep. Wholesale line change here for Anthony Bones. Rhinos. Behind the cage of Boback. Along to the right side off Mitchell. He'll kiss it off the glass back out to center. Sedlacek to Steele. Poked away there by Mitchell up ahead. Little space. Here's Sedlacek. Thrown back to Mitchell. And he couldn't handle a bouncing biscuit. He couldn't get set up in time. Play held in there. Doherty a ripper. It gets the glass. Held in there by Copri. He's going to get in tight. Copri pinches the zone now. Along to that near corner. Behind the cage now. Taken away there by Anderson. Angled up ahead off the far side boards. Played back out to center. Now 3-on-2. Here comes El Paso. Near circle. Quick shot after the whistle was blown. And we get offsides on the Rhinos. That was a shot there by Graham Harris. Usually teams don't like when you put a shot after the whistle. Now a few words here between Jacob Pa, the linesman, and Alex Kraus. Looked quite pleasant to me. Face-off near the Mudbugs blue line along the near side. Face-off one there by El Paso. Along to the far side, that's Justice. Will throw one toward the net. Routine glove stop made there by Boback. He'll cover it up with 3:49 remaining. Still no score. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Austin Brimmer, and had a lot to delve into number 21's mind. We had a lot to cover. It was a good interview. At least that's what I'm going with. We'll let you be the judge. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. It'll be coming up your way in about 3 minutes. Along to the right side, here's Roginski. Settles his own. Cross ice. Here comes Koklachev. Around the horn. Quick shot. Score! That was Simpson. Great work from Koklachev. Around and behind the net. He had Letty down and out. Threw it in front. And Simpson slams home the biscuit. Mudbugs 2. El Paso 1. That's Simpson's second of the season. Great work from Roginski, who set it up, got it across to Koklachev. The Russian Bear went around the oven and then centered one for Simpson, and Simpson knew what to do with the biscuit. Stash it right in for his second of the season. Great work by that unit, that line that got put together leading up to this weekend. Mudbugs regain the lead. Volkema to take the face-off. Face-off won there by Volkema. Play to the right side off the stick of Steele as the puck trickles into the El Paso zone. Oh, a hard check along the back as Volkema hits his man. Now left side. Heidi thrown toward the net. He got tipped on. It went wide. Now play to the right point. Gockler to the left side. Heidi, a shot. Save made. Rebound chance. They score! The captain right in front to smack that baby home. Steele's first of the season. And the Mudbugs lead 3-1. It's his first of the regular season. He had one in the USA Hockey Exhibition Series. Mudbugs starting to light it up here late in the first as they have a 3-1 edge. They always tell you, get to the net. And Garrett Steele got a gift right in front of the net, and he knew what to do with it. He shoveled that baby home for his first of the season. And it's always fun when you can get the captain involved. Mudbugs still pushing. Gato gets the lead assist. And Logan Volkema gets the secondary helper. Played back out to center. Mudbugs with a 3-1 edge. Along to the right side, played back, intercepted there by Onstadt. Mudbugs looking for more. Here's Onstadt, working it around now near corner. He'll pivot back. He'll rim it back up top. Mitchell, far side, quick shot by Hallard, save made. Oh boy, it looks like a penalty's coming up to Shreveport. It looked like Letty was interfered with. Oh no, they're going to get El Paso. That's Olegensky going to the box. And a lot of protest here from Alex Krause. Mudbugs going to go right back on the man advantage. They got a chance to make this a very, very nice first period. We haven't seen those in a while. Like, well, since probably the Janesville game. That was a crazy goal-scoring game. Mudbugs haven't scored much, at least last weekend. Trying to get back to their scoring touch, and they've done so far a good job this evening. Mudbugs back on the man advantage. Play to the left point. Pass intercepted. Cross-checking the call on Oleginski as the puck deflects out of play. 2:16 remaining here in the first. 3-1 is the score in favor of Bugs hockey. Played off the far side boards. Heidi's going to grab it. Sent back on over to Mack. Played back to Heidi up the middle of the ice. Along to the right side. Sedlacek will just strike it back into the El Paso zone. Mudbugs trying to grab it off the walls. Mack's in there jarring away. Volkema's in there. It's like pulling out weeds. Not much going on right now. And now they work it out free. And now behind the cage. Good job there by Sedlacek. Played back to the right point. Held in there by Fetchko. Played to the point now over to Heidi. Heidi will drop it off far circle. Volkema drops it in deep there to Mack. Mack mishandled it. Back over to Volkema. Volkema far circle. Waits from the far corner. Quick shot. And it is gloved down out of midair there by Letty. And he will cover it up. Face off to the right of Letty. Mudbugs have 55 more seconds left on this man advantage. 1:24 left in the period. Face-off battle at one there by El Paso. Kept in there by the Bugs. They roll one toward the net. And it is gloved and stopped there by Letty. Face-off in the left wing circle. It is won there by the Bugs. Play to the left point over to Hallard. Far half wall over to Brimmer. Now he'll just work it around and spear it around on over to Gato. Gato along the near side gets rubbed into the boards a little bit the wrong way. Miller trying to help out. And a puck now nudged up ahead, kept in there by Hallard. Hard hit there as Roginski couldn't hold it in as the puck is now barreled all the way down. Down to 50 seconds left in the period, 20 seconds left on the man advantage. 3-1 lead for the Bugs. Along to the left side, Hallard will just drop it off for Brimmer. Brimmer now will just kind of twist it in behind the cage for Roginski. He gets smothered up along to the near corner. We're trying to work it off the walls. They just can't set up shop here. Penalty is over. Mudbugs 0 for 2. Near circle, Roginski played back up top to Hallard. Hallard now to the far side over to Brimmer. Brimmer now walks the line. He waits, fires it toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Whoa, Letty was way out of position. Bugs couldn't get the puck toward the net now. 15 seconds. Far side. Waiting here. Fired toward the net there by Copery. It gets blocked. And now behind the cage of Letty, El Paso wants to slow this down, and they want to stop the bleeding, and they'll just park it in and now just pop it back out to center, and that'll do it. Mudbugs with a nice first period. The period they've been looking for the last couple of weekends. 3 goals. And they find it from faces that they like to find them from, including Austin Brimmer, Burke Simpson, and Garrett Steele. Shreveport 3, El Paso 1. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of my favorites, Robertson Cup champion forward, Austin Brimmer. Brim, first of all, thanks for the time. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Talk about what you guys learned last weekend as Odessa won those two against you.
Yeah, obviously it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, losing 2 games, especially on the home opener weekend. But, I really think in that Saturday game we were moving in the right direction. Our effort was there, Guys started to get a feel for the South Division and what it's like playing teams in the South, the physicality aspect and the speed of the game, and how players might not have as much time and space as, they usually had wherever they were before. And, I really think that we kind of got that game stolen from us. I think we deserve to win it, but sometimes it's not always the outcome that matters, but it's the direction that you're heading into.
I notice, you and Fetchko still have that chemistry. You guys want to be lined up. Now you're looking for that centerpiece for you guys. Do you guys feel like you're finding one there? Because I know you guys have been trying Connor Gato there, and Jacob Onstadt's kind of flown in there. Brain Dorfman's not here anymore. So do you guys feel like you're going to find somebody there to center you guys up?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Onstadt and Gato are both unbelievably good, talented players, and right now we're with Gato, and honestly, I've been loving it. Gato's he's such a shifty player. He's so smart and he has so much skill. And so far, I've been loving playing with him. Obviously, we didn't light it up as much as we might have wanted to this weekend. But I think we had so many chances this weekend that I think this line might stick together pretty good.
You got that first goal of the year on Saturday from a shot at the point. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's actually one of the plays we were on off of the face-off dot. We call it bugs, actually. And Rich was all over it because it's kind of his play, so he probably was asking the ref for an assist or something on that play. But, that was a play we had last year as well, and we decided to run it this time. And Gato ended up winning the draw clean back to defenseman, and, we were just running our routes. And it was a great pass from Mitchell right to me in the upper slot right at the blue line, and it got a quick shot off, and I think the goalie wasn't expecting it, and it was obviously nice when I saw that puck go in.
Sometimes I've seen teams have a tendency to have a little bit of trouble on banner night, the ring presentation weekend. Did you feel like maybe there was a distraction there with everything that went on before the game with the ring presentation and the banners?
Yes and no. I don't think it could have been a distraction, but I don't think it's an excuse to say of why we lost that game. I think it's more of a preparation thing. The weekend or the week of practices that we had before weren't the greatest, and in Shreveport we practiced the way we play, and I don't think we were preparing ourselves well enough for that weekend.
What was so nice this weekend was seeing your dad, Mr. Kent, was able to make the trip, and this is his first trip to see you, since a couple of years ago. This is a guy that your family never really misses your games. What was it like playing in front of him?
It was really special, to be honest. I mean, my dad's been there every single hockey game ever since I started skating, and it was a really special moment seeing him back in the stands, watching me, since, he goes from watching every game to not being able to even come and see me all of last year. So he had an unbelievable time. He loved the atmosphere that we have here in Shreveport, and it was a special feeling scoring a goal in front of him for sure.
I was very thankful of him. He gave me my first Canadian maple syrup bottle. I've never really been the biggest syrup guy because I feel like, I never had a maple, and so is that a big thing in Canada, and are you a fan of it?
Oh, for sure. I love maple syrup, and I'm sure you talk to all Canadians, 99.9% of them say they'll love maple syrup as well. We definitely do take pride in our maple syrup, and you can find us putting it on some crazy things, honestly.
Have you put it on any kind of crazy things?
Well, what I might find normal, you guys might sound crazy, but I know just in a lot of recipes for big dinners, you throw a little maple syrup in there just to add a little taste, a little texture to whatever you're eating.
Like on top of a steak or something?
No, not on top of a steak. I'm trying to think here what you'd put it on. Sometimes you put it a little bit on your fish a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll do that. I'm more of a, if I'm committed to the sweet dish, I commit to the sweet dish, like pancakes or waffles.
Yeah.
When I'm committed to the salty dish, I commit to the salty dish. But you like kind of a sweet and salty mix.
Yeah, for sure.
We're talking to Austin Brimmer here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. It was funny because last June felt like it was just yesterday when the Mudbugs beat Aberdeen. And I think it took a whopping 15 minutes for me to get onto the ice to kind of congratulate you guys. You ran up to me, gave me a big hug, almost fell down because you're huge. But the first thing that came out of your mouth was, Chet, we got the guys to go back to back. So, to think about that right then and there, celebrating the Robertson Cup, you're already thinking about next year. That's unbelievable. Just take us through that moment when you guys won the Robbie, and all of a sudden you're thinking about next season.
Well, I think I was just going through my head how great this feeling actually is to be, national champions and be on top of the world. And I think what was going through my head is I want this to last for as long as I can. So, I knew I was coming back to Shreveport for another year, and I was just thinking damn, let's do this again. Why not?
I know you played a lot in Canada, and of course hockey is such a big thing in Canada, but describe that atmosphere for the championship game for people that did not get a gist of it, because it felt like the house was shaking even before you guys got on for warm-ups.
Yeah, it was truly an unbelievable experience to play in front of such a atmosphere like that. It wasn't the biggest building, but that's what almost kind of made it a little better because
they're on top of you.
Exactly, and it was two powerhouse teams going at it with two powerhouse fan bases going at it. I mean, Aberdeen had a great showing of their fans on the other side, and then we had our great showing of Mudbugs fans on our side. And right from the start of warm-ups, I remember seeing Sharino's whole family and his brothers have their shirt off, so saying Mudbugs on their stomachs, banging on the glass, and you knew it was going to be a great game, and we knew going into it that the Mudbugs fans had our backs, and it was crazy and unbelievable to win in front of them.
Do you feel like that this team is similar to last year's team and can kind of get this straightened out a little bit from the early season struggles to kind of get back on a nice road here?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some similarities and some differences. I think the biggest thing for us is we're not trying to compare this year to last year because, it's a brand new year, it's a brand new team, and a lot of the players that were in this league and on this team last year are not with us anymore. So I think we're looking at this year as a whole new year, and we're just going to face the things that come at us, and we're keeping the culture that we had last year, that family culture, but, obviously we got new guys, and some things that worked last year is not going to work this year, and we got to adapt and just find what works for us and what works for this team, and ultimately what will work for us to win a championship again.
There's not a stronger Toronto Maple Leafs fan that I know more than you, and so I have to ask, with this NHL season approaching, I know you love to wear your Maple Leaf blue, and do you have high hopes this season?
I mean, it's disappointing because as a Leaf fan, we have high hopes going to every year, and then we get heartbroken every year. But of course, I'm going to be staying positive. We got another great roster, and we got our big guns. We got Matthews, Marner, Nylander. We got our big guns coming back. There's actually a new documentary coming out on last year on the Toronto Maple Leafs and their whole kind of behind-the-scenes story of what went down in the playoffs and what went down throughout all the offseason and how they're going to prepare for this season coming up and how they're going to change things. So I'm going to try and start watching that just to see. But, I'm looking forward to watching NHL hockey again. I love watching hockey, so looking forward to that. And hopefully, Toronto can figure it out and make it past the first round.
Who's an NHL player that you mold yourself after? Because you got, obviously, you got a gifted physique. You kind of got a good brash style, kind of up and down the ice. Is there a guy that you try to mold yourself after?
Yeah, Anderson on Montreal. I hate that he's a player from Montreal, but Anderson on Montreal, I think he's a great, modern-day power forward, a big boy who can, skate and he has skill, and he's a guy who will stand up for his teammates, but he could also put the puck in the back of the net. And I just think he's one of the greatest well-rounded players in the NHL today.
How much conversation, before I let you go, do you have with Long Island? I know you're committed to them. Is everything kind of still smooth? Are you still set to go there next year?
Yeah, everything's going smoothly. They have a great coaching staff over there, and after every weekend, usually we'll exchange a few texts or FaceTime and just kind of talk about how the weekend went and how everything's going on with the program over there. And it's very exciting times for Long Island as a program because they're going into their second year as a Division I hockey team, and they're starting to build the program out, and it's making me more excited just looking at all the stuff that they're getting there, and how I got to prepare myself for that next season. But yeah, the communication between Long Island and myself has been great, and I'm looking forward to it, and the coaching staff makes me feel like I'm already there.
That's Austin Brimmer, the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time as always, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The first period, much to the liking of Coach Soupy, and a great first period in his return to be being behind the bench. Mudbugs lead 3-1, and they get goals by great faces. Austin Brimmer, Burke Simpson, and Garrett Steele all light the lamp. Mudbugs have a 3-1 lead after one period of play. The second period tonight brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs will skate from right to left here in the second period. Face-off won there by the Bugs. And the Champs have it along the right side as the Champs come across the blue line a little bit too early for an offside. The Mudbugs, well, check that. That was probably a mistake. And they're going to work the face-off in deep into the El Paso zone. Face-off battle at along to the right side. Played back to the left point. Played back out to center. Heidi now will roll it around up the middle of the ice. Volkema up around to the right side. Puck ripped in. Oh, hard hit as Sedlicek got roughed up. Penalty on that play to Matt Johnson. Mudbugs back on the man advantage. Slashing the infraction. Now thrown across, near circle. Oh, it's just off the stick. Jake Mack couldn't corral it in. Played back to the point. Third power play of the night. Volkema across, and it was broken up. It's a good job there by Kraus. Mudbugs 0 for 2 tonight. That's the only really knock on this game for the Bugs. They have 3 goals on the night, but none on the man advantage. They got to get that thing going. Got to get that ship rolling along the near corner now to my left. Jarred out free, played back to Heidi. Far circle, quick shot. Oh, Fetchko just missed it. And now down and out was Letty as the puck now is slammed all the way down. Behind the cage of Boback. Along to the near side, Miller up the middle of the ice. Gato to the near side, over to Brimmer. Brimmer now from the top of the near circle. He'll park it down low, back to Brimmer. Now back to the point, Hallard. Hallard will settle it bound over to Gato, back to Hallard, but Hallard was zigging when he should have been zagging as that puck goes all the way down. Little timing as a bit off for the Bugs right now on the man advantage. Brimmer sets it right back up top now, up top to Hallard. Back to Brimmer, a shot. Didn't get much on it. It was canceled out there by Anderson. Now played back to the point. Hallard's got it. Hallard now thrown back far half wall over to Gato. He'll circle it around. Back up top to Hallard. Top of the near circle. Back to Hallard. Hallard looking for Miller. Quick shot there. In and out of the glove of Letty. That was a ripper from Brimmer. Penalty coming up to an end. Mudbugs 0 for 3 on the man advantage. And those are costly missed opportunities. Mudbugs still have the puck in deep, though. Over to Miller. Miller has it along to the far circle, and now the puck is intercepted and taken back out to center there by Johnson. Now back into the Mudbug zone. Behind the cage. Puck poke checked away there by Doherty. Along to the far circle. Quick shot. Gloved down there by Boback. It goes into the near corner. Another shot goes wide of Boback. Play to the left point. Quick shot steered aside there by Boback on a shot from the left point there by Valet. Along to the near side. Sedlacek back out to center off the far side boards. Sedlacek celebrating a 20th birthday last weekend, so happy belated birthday, Mr. Lucas Sedlacek, who had his mom, Miss Mariana, in the house, and it was an absolute delight to get to meet Mrs. Sedlacek. We missed each other so many times last season, but we finally were able to talk for a good bit last homestand. That was a nice young lady. Quick shot, stick save made there by Boback. Now along to the far side, nudged up ahead. Hallard cannot get it out. Puck into the near corner. Doherty along to the far corner, nudged up ahead there to Roginski. He'll drop it to the far side. Back out to center it goes, and that puck deflects out of play. Boy, Mudbugs had a little bit of a number there with Sedlacek around that right side. .3:16 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Face-off just outside the far blue line. Mudbugs and El Paso back at it tomorrow night, 7-11 puck drop. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Puck now just lofted back into the far corner. Now along to the near side. Over to Koklachev. He gets bumped off the puck. Now Heidi has it behind the cage of Boback, trying to steer it out. Along to the far side. Mishandled a bit there by Miller. Now dropped off to Gockler. Up off the stick of Koklachev. And now taken away. Here's El Paso. Right side. Thrown across. Knocked out of midair there by Gockler. Now behind the cage. Gockler has it. He gets hit hard along the back. Centering feed, blocked off. Now El Paso has a chance. And now it's picked up there by Gockler behind the cage. Along to the near corner, over to Koklachev. Dropped off on over to Simpson, back out to center. He works it around the right side, gains the blue line, dropped off. Koklachev, quick snapper, went wide. As the puck bounces all the way back out to center. Uh-oh, a 2-on-1, quick shot! And he shot it wide. Boy. That was a good chance there from Richard Davis around the far side. He had a good look on Boback. Back out to center. Puck now shoveled back in there by Justice into the Mudbug zone. Battling for it there, trying to get it is Mitchell. Played back to the left point. Quick shot blocked. Ricocheted back out to center. Gato trying to take off. He couldn't. Kind of got sealed up. And back in deep, here come the Rhinos. Far circle dropped off into the far corner. Picking it up there now is Matthews. Intercepted now, dropped off Gato, back out to center. Up across the near side of the ice here, Steele, the captain. And he tried to throw it across, intercepted. Oh, just under the stick of Matt Johnson, who had a breakaway all alone on Boback. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out, spun back around, now twisted back out to center. Puck picked up there by Cattell along to the right side. Up the middle of the ice, gaining the blue line is Anderson. Dropped off, little space here for Horn. Horn, high slot, Horn, slot, score. That was a snapper from Horn, and he beats Boback once again. Blocker side on Boback, and we got a one-goal game. Shreveport 3, El Paso 2. Boy, lots of space for Horn. Coach Soupy very anguished behind that bench, very frustrated right now. Gavin Morgan a little hot behind the bench. Boy, lots of time and space for Horn, and Horn delivers. And we got a one-goal game. Mitchell, rather that's Doherty, along to the far side. Jack Anderson and Jordan Zelenik will get the assists on Horn's goal. And El Paso comes right back, and here they go. They got a shot here, near circle. Played back up top, mishandled there by McDonough, gets right back out to center. Fetchko tried to get underneath the D. Now he steals it along the back. Puck just kind of popped back into the El Paso zone. For Horn, it is his fourth of the year. That's 6 points for Horn along to the near side. Sedlicek back out to center. Mudbugs scored the game's first 2 goals in the last game against Odessa and could not hold it. So they know 2-goal leads are not a padlock. Back out to center. Villette will just rail it back into the Mudbug zone. You feel the second period really hasn't gotten much going for the Bugs. They've been in their own end for most of it. Gockler to the far side, over to Mack. And, boy, he missed the stick. It went right behind Williams, and Williams got to go fetch it down for icing. That is a pass that Coach Soupy is going to lodge in his psyche for Jake Mack right now. Just missed that pass up top to Williams. Face off to the right of Boback. Face off one there by the Bugs. Here comes Jake Mack. He's got a little space. He got Sedlicek with him. 2-on-2. Over to Sedlicek. Back over to Mack. And Mack got taken down. He got tangled up there by Carpenter as the puck rolls toward the net for Letty to cover it up. Well, that was a good 2-on-2 pursuit there for Mack and Sedlicek, but really just couldn't find much of an opening. Face-off battle at one there by Wichita, or rather, right, El Paso. They look like Wichita, their jerseys, as the puck goes down the length of the ice. Face off in the left wing circle. To the right of Letty. Played back over to Hallard. Hallard waits, fires it toward the net. And it redirected on its way through. Paddle away there by Letty. Played back to the point. And boy, Mitchell couldn't corral it in. It was bouncing on a stick. Mitchell's going to grab it. Along to the right side up ahead there to Koklachev. Here comes the Russian Bear. Rumbles through. Oh, put it toward the net. It was poke-checked away there by Letty. Boy, great individual effort. Played back up top. Boy, Koklachev selling out right now. Behind the cage. Koklachev's got it. Koklachev. Good body positioning along the near corner. Played back up top. Weeded back in there by Haller. Now taken away there by Justice. Back out to center. El Paso's got numbers. They spread it out. Near circle. Drop back a little space. Quick shot. Oh, what a hard hit. As Hallard throws down Kozman. He kind of ran into it. I don't know if Hallard really meant to do that. Off the stick of Koklachev. Koklachev says, I want to come off. I'm tired. In deep into the El Paso zone. Pass picked off. Mudbugs got numbers. Steal a shot. Save made. Rebound chance covered up. There by Letty. There was a juicy hot potato in front. Steele tried to pick up his own rebound. And a break in the action. 11:20 remaining here in the second. It is the Mudbugs 3, the Rhinos 2. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back in to Mudbugs hockey. 11:20 remaining in the second. We're honoring one of our billet families, who is also our hometown hero, Mr. Jeremy Kennedy. Great service. And congratulations to Sonia Morgan and Matt Nelson. They are your LED for Life winners. You can redeem that prize at our next home game at the Swamp Shack. Show your ID and get that prize. Face off in the left wing circle. 11:20 remaining in the second. Played back up top, but nobody was there. Now into the near corner, into the Mudbug zone to my right. El Paso's got it. Intercepted there by Copri. A big thank you to the Copris. They delivered me some delicious Chicago popcorn. I'm excited. Had some at the intermission break. It was delicious. Thank you so much to Mrs. Copri, who made her way up to the booth. That was quite nice. Off the far side boards, back out to center. I'm a popcorn guy, but it's got to be done right. You know, it's now behind the cage of Boback. Into the near corner. Oh, boy, mishandled there by Doherty. That is a brutal giveaway. El Paso trying to take over along to the near corner. Held in there as they just sweep it around. They work a little cycle here. Horn in deep now, back to Horn. Horn near corner. Has it in deep along the near corner. Mudbug's a little tired right now. Played to the left point. Thought that puck came out. It didn't as it ricocheted toward the net. Save made there by Boback. That was close on that blue line. And we have exactly 10 minutes remaining here in the second. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Coors Light, the official beer of Chill and the Claws Up. Coors Light, your official beverage of Mudbugs hockey. If you're looking for your next birthday party on where to have it, come out to George's Pond. Private party rooms and private ice time are available. All you got to do is give us a call at 318-636-7094. Ask for Lauren. She'll take care of you. She's the best. Face off to the right of Boback. Penalty coming up. This one's going against Fetchko. Oh, wow. Wonder what this is about. Looks like a roughing call. Boy, they rarely call those on the draw. Fetchko disgusted. And he will sit in the box. And for the first time tonight, the Mudbugs will be on the PK. Brought to you by First Choice Personnel. Face off to the right of Boback. Boy, didn't see much there. It's a big call as the Mudbugs have a 1-goal lead. Delay a game on Fetchko. Wow. I didn't see much there, but then again, I don't know. Oleginski to the near corner, back to Oleginski. Oleginski walks the line, bumper slot shot, gets blocked there by Williams into the far corner, picked up there by Horn. Horn now works it back up top to the point. Horn to the left point, he'll circle it around, now over to Oleginski, back over to Horn. Horn far circle, back up top now to Oleginski. From the right point, back to Horn. They play catch, back on over to Oleginski, quick shot. Hit a couple of bodies in front, now behind the net of Boback. Good job. Mudbugs trying to clear it off the near side boards and back out to center. That's a great job there by Sedlicek on the PK. Mudbugs trying to steal. They got numbers. Oh, boy. And way out of his cage goes Letty back out to center. Boy, the Mudbugs look like they had a 3-on-1 if they could have took it the other way. Now a steal. It's Sedlicek trying to take off with it. Yeah, it's a good stick, though. You got to grab that puck before you can take off with it. Matt Johnson saved it. Boy, El Paso looking for a call. They thought they saw a hit along the back. That El Paso bench was going crazy. Played back up top to the point. And the puck comes out for a break in the action. Penalty coming up to El Paso. Looks like a high sticking infraction on Cattell. So 4-on-4 hockey. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Letty. Now played to the far corner. Now back to the near corner it goes. Carpenter. Played up ahead to the left side of McGrath. Oh, what a steamroll of a hit there by Steele. He absolutely steamrolled McGrath. Kind of went through the wrong lane there. Steele just kind of rearranged him a bit. As the puck golfed back into the Mudbug zone. Out of the cage goes Fetchko, or out of the box rather. Mudbugs now on the power play. They have it for 80 more seconds. Along to the far corner. They're just going to have to slow it down as Mitchell is going to just keep that puck behind Boback's net and just wait to get set up here. Mitchell to the near side. Fetchko's got to get reset here. Sometimes it takes time to get reset. They got to get Hallard in place now along to the right side. It's easier up here to say, hey, what's the holdup? You just got to get set up. Played back over to Hallard. Hallard along to the right side. That's Mack. He'll drop it off to Volkema. Volkema works it in deep to Sedlicek. Sedlicek, far corner. 40 seconds left. They have time as they work it around the perimeter. On over to Heidi. Heidi down along the left point. He'll work his way in. Thrown back up top to Hallard. To the far circle there to Fetchko. Now thrown across. Heidi thrown. Trying to find the back door. Just went under the stick of Sedlicek. Now along the far half wall. Volkema, far corner. Mack. Trying to work it off the walls now. And El Paso's going to grab it. They're trying to stick it along the walls. Worked out free. Now taken back out. And the puck is dumped all the way down. It's a good job there by Justice. He knew what to do with it. Had plenty of space. Down to 3 seconds, and Mudbugs, wow, 0 for 4 on the man advantage. That was one of the topics of concern for Coach Soupy. He wanted to fix. Koklachev works it in now, in deep behind the cage. Hard hit along the back, Roginski. Kissed off the near side window all the way down. Going all the way down is Doherty, icing on El Paso. .6:13 now remaining here in the second. It is a 3-2 lead for Bugs hockey. Face off in the left wing circle, deep in the El Paso zone. Twisted around. Simpson slinged in deep to the right of Letty. Played back out to center, taken there by Copri. Copri now right side will rattle it back in. And it looked like a delayed offsides on the Bugs. Boy, Simpson looked a bit perplexed there. There was no sign. Boy, Gavin Morgan is giving a good old lecture behind that bench right now. These are just in-game situations that he sees. And he's very instructional. He doesn't yell, doesn't like to yell. Very educational. A man, of course, who played the game for so long, coached for a long time. Had his family in town earlier this week. That was obviously a pleasant treat for Gavin Morgan. Along to the right side, back out to center off the near side boards. Now Miller just kind of works it in. He'll twist it in behind the boards. Hard check. Wow, hard hit there along the boards there by Mack. Now played back out to center. Along to the right side. Here's Horn. Dropped off. Quick shot blocked. That was a shot there by Olaginski. Taken back out to center. Along the left side. Here comes Williams. A little space. Thrown toward the net. Easily paddled away there by Letty. 5:10 remaining here in the second as the puck goes all the way down. Gockler's going to go fetch it down. The Georgia native will park it behind his own net. Now he'll work it around the left side over to Heidi. 3-2 lead. This game very much in the balance. Mudbugs clinging to it. Oh, looked like a high stick came on Gato. Or something brushed him off the puck. Along to the right side. It looked like he lost his balance as well. That was awkward. Hard check there as Volkema lined up Kara. Now along to the near corner. Mitchell's in there trying to squeak it off the walls. 4.5 remaining here in the second. It is a 3-2 lead for Bugs hockey. The difference in this game, a Garrett Steele tally. And we get a break in the action. They finally whistle it down. They don't like to do that in this league. They'll let them battle it off the walls, even if it takes an eternity. Oh, wow. Happy 60th wedding anniversary. The Lloyd and Gail Spa. How about that? 60 years of being married. Wow. I can't even fathom it. Face-off battle won there by Shreveport along the near corner. Brimmer's got it. Brimmer trying to drop it off. It kind of got lodged out of trouble there by Zelenik. Along to the far corner. Now along to the near corner. Played back to the right point. On over to the left point. Now tapped in behind the cage of Boback. Around the near corner. Uh-oh. Through the slot. Fired toward the net. Oh, good block. Rebound chance. Score. El Paso ties the game. Boy, that blocked shot in front was exactly what El Paso needed, and they knew what to do with it. I believe it was Nick Turek who gets the goal from the far circle, and we're all even. Mudbugs 3, Rhinos 3. Boy, Boback very frustrated at himself, and he'd probably be the first to tell you that he wants to make a big-time stop there. Kind of a tough luck goal, though, because the puck came right onto the stick of Turek, and he was able to rip it home. 16-10, time of the goal. Nick Justice and number 17, Frank Tafelski, will get the helpers. That is his Turk's first of the season. Here come the Mudbugs. Quick shot and a glove save off of Mack. Rebound chance. Here's Doherty. Waits, fires it toward the net. Blocked in front. Too many Rhinos. And now the Rhinos back the other way. 3-on-2. Here they come. Far circle. Quick shot goes wide. Now behind the net. Trying to drive the net. Boy, El Paso looking for a greasy goal. Boback had it sealed up. And he stops it as we stay tied at 3. Face off to the right of Boback. Battle that. Along to the far half wall there by Horn. Hard hit as Mitchell went down hard. Now thrown in front, tipped on. Oh, that was a backhand shot and paddle save made there by Boback. Pressure points here for Boback. As the puck now just kissed off the near side window. Mudbugs are going to grab it. That's Koklachev thrown in front. Had too much air on it. As Simpson couldn't tackle it now. Played back out to center. Off the far side boards. Horn going to go chase it down. Good seal up there by Hallard. Hallard going to take a hard hit along the far corner. Roginski played up ahead to Koklachev. Simpson back to Koklachev. Kind of pinballed around. Here's Roginski trying to do something with it. Behind the cage, Roginski going to park it in. And I got tied up, kicked it around a bit to the near corner. Now chiseled away there by Koklachev, who's just been a kind of a wrecking ball right now. He's falling down. He's diving for pucks. Making great passes, great reads off the near side boards all the way down. And now Heidi's going to grab it back into his own zone. Gockler's going to grab it. Uh-oh. Fanned on the passing attempt. And the Mudbugs a little bit more trouble for themselves getting the puck out of the zone. Off the far side now, Volkema played up ahead there to Gato. He'll poke it back out to center. And now a little bit of a mess there as Steele and Gato run into each other. Those two who had a lot of chemistry last year with Grandpa Joe Mack with them. Trying to find that sweet relationship they had again this season. El Paso comes into the zone offsides. A face-off along the far Mudbugs blue line. Along to the right side. Worked in now, intercepted. Now batted away, up ahead there to Brimmer. Brimmer's going to scoot up the ice. He works it into the El Paso zone. Backhand centering feed. Gets blocked off there by Carpenter. Played back to the right point, Copri. Copri now trying to work it around the far side. Now twisted up as Copri gets tangled up a bit. Off the far side glass. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Back out to center. And now good job there by Onstad to back check. Got to hustle. Got to back check off the near side boards. Oh, boy, a bad pass off the stanchion. Onstad's going to grab it. Back on over to Doherty and kicked around there by Copri. Played back to Doherty. Off the stick of Brimmer. Brimmer now will lead it up ahead there for Fetchko. And Onstad couldn't grab it. Now along the far side, that's Turek. He's got the game-tying goal. He works it in, spins it around, and yanks it in behind the cage of Boback. 38 seconds left here in the second, and not a period to be desired for the Bugs, as they had a 3-1 lead going into it, and now we're all even. Off the stick of Miller. In deep now it goes into the Rhino zone. Taken there by Doherty, behind Miller. Now worked in there by Johnson, but he comes in offsides. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll have lots of fun. Be sure to join us. It'll be a barn-burning third period, I'm sure. Battle at one there by El Paso. Now along to the far side. And the puck now just leveled back into the near corner. 5 seconds. Mudbugs just want to take it all the way back and take it into the pier, take it into the locker room. Behind the cage, holding on to it is Mitchell, and that'll do it. Well, El Paso showing a lot of fight as they're able to get a couple of goals and even this score at 3. Once again, goals by Jonathan Horn at 5:32 and Nick Turek at 16:10. 3-3 game after 2. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. Yeah, but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it, but. My 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great, Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem, because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of, how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing. And that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emil Janu. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chet. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages in the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
gentlemen, they both did great. I gotta say they're both great sports. Once again, they're both members of your Air Force. Please give it up for Jacob and Drew.
Welcome back into George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs are going to have to know what to do after a rough second period. This third period now brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his wonderful staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. El Paso took care of the second period with goals from Jonathan Horn at 5:32 and then Nick Turek at 16:10, and we're all even. Face-off won there by El Paso, and we're underway here in the third. As the puck now just barreled in to the Shreveport zone. Off the far sideboard, excuse me. Heidi will touch it in behind the cage of Boback. Steele's just going to rattle it back out to center as the puck now brushed back into the Shreveport zone. Along to the right side over to Steele. He'll race up the ice. He'll tap it off the near side boards in deep into the near corner. Played back out to center. Hard check along the near corner. Played back into the Mudbug zone. Haller going to take a U-turn back. He'll drop it off to Mitchell. Now up the middle of the ice, Brimmer along the right side. He works it in now, near corner. He'll pivot back. Played back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell now, left point, quick shot there by Hallard, and it is smothered up there by Letty. 1:04 gone by in the third. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. And boy, I had some delicious fajita steak just during this second intermission. Ain't that? With some salad, grilled onions, bell peppers. Stayed off the rice and bread. I'm trying to ease back on the Chet Yoder diet plan. It's going over so well. Brimmer works it in. Quick wrister. Oh, it hit the side of the post along the short side. Now played back to the right point. Brimmer's got it at the point. Mitchell at the point. Now far half wall waiting. Quick shot there by Hallard. Gets blocked. Into the near corner it goes. Brimmer relays it back up top now to the right point. Mitchell a shot. Blocked in front. Now to the near corner. Played back out to center. Popped forward, hard check along the back. Quick shot, save made there by Boback and a juicy rebound, but nobody was there. Boy, all kinds of space there for Anderson through the slot. Nice save made there by Boback. And now Matt couldn't get around his man along the far half boards. Mack works it in forward, now taken back out. Here's Williams, far circle. Williams, backhander, save made. It tugged the post, and I believe Letty kept it out. And Mack was right there to try to see if that puck was going to squeeze in. Boy, it handcuffed Letty along the far post. Face off to the right of Letty. One there by El Paso. Along to the far corner. Taken there by Davis. He'll ding it back out to center. Now touched up ahead. Here comes El Paso near circle. Tied up stick. That's a good job there by Sedlacek. I think he's turned in a good game today. Along to the near corner to the right of Boback. Now wagon wheeled around to the far sideboards. Taken there by Sedlacek. He couldn't power it out. Back out to center. Chris Perry reminding the Mudbugs which way they're going. Along to the left side. Near circle. Quick shot. Hit the post. That was a tricky shot there by Johnson. Handcuffed Boback, and he gets a little help from the pipe. Here comes Roginski. Coming around. Roginski pokes it toward the net. That's a good poke check there by Letty. Along to the far corner. Handled off the far side boards, back out to center. Heidi dropped back to Gokler. Koklichev dropped off. Here's Simpson, throws it toward the net, blocked. Gokler tries to hold it in, he cannot. Played back out to center. Off the stick of Tavalski. And now Heidi circles right back into his own zone. Pushed up ahead to Koklichev. And the puck just kind of nudged in there by Simpson, who's got a goal tonight. Snagged down and along the near side. That's Turek. Went cross ice. It got broken up there by Gato. Played up ahead, far side. Here's Volkema. Volkema in deep into the far corner from Vancouver, Washington. Had his mom and dad in the house last weekend. It was a pleasant time meeting and greeting them. Volkema, one of those guys who lost his hair at a young age. Got a high receding line. He looks like he's like 35, 40 years old. But he wears it quite nicely as he has a hat on his head. Kind of looks like one of those school janitors, but that really doesn't belong in hockey. But he's talented. He's got a great shot, hard work ethic, and he's really just a calm, cool kind of guy. I like him. Along the right side. I'm not the first one to rag on him. Penalty coming up to Shreveport. Looked like they got in the lane of Horn. It looks like it's a kneeing infraction. Bremer looks quite befuddled by it. And number 21's going to sit for 2. Well, they're trying to prevent that kind of stuff through the lane. Now from the point, along to the near corner, thrown in front, quick shot, stick save made there by Boback. And now the Mudbugs have it. Little space. Here comes Williams. Thrown across. Here's a chance. Sedlacek had the puck bounce. Rebound, Chet, shot wide. Sedlacek's going to hate himself there. He couldn't tackle it down. And now along the left side, first choice personnel penalty kill for El Paso. And a critical time as we're still deadlocked at 3. Now toward the short side. Oh boy, that one was rolling around on Boback. He was able to seal it up. As I look at Devin Boback corral the biscuit, more and more conversation about Devin Boback resembling his billet dad, Levi Dew, and to say the resemblance is getting striking as the day goes on every day. I think everybody and their mothers believes he resembles Levi Dew, except, of course, his billet mom, Charlie Do, who doesn't see it, and maybe she doesn't want to see it. Along to the right of Boback, to the near half wall, just kidding. Played back up top. El Paso's got it to the far corner. Now played back to the right point, Tafalski. Now played back to the point, Anderson, and a good break up there by Onstop back out to center. Down to 53 seconds remain in this penalty kill. Boy, nothing easy for the Mudbugs in their title defense to begin this season. Along to the far corner. Now roulette wheeled around to the near corner. Now to the near corner it goes. Centering feed, looks like a paddle out of midair there by Boback. Held in there by Tafalski. Tafalski to the point. Handled there by Anderson. Back to Tafalski. Rips one toward the net. Handcuffed Boback, but he makes a nice save as he holds it along the chest. That was a difficult save made there by the Northwood, Ohio native. 6:09 gone by here in the third. Face-off won there by Shreveport, and Heidi able to rip that puck down the length of the ice. Now from right to the left side, it worked in deep. Oh, hard check there by Gockler. Knocked him off the puck, off the far side boards, held in, now intercepted. Coming out of the box is Brimmer. He was trying to get off on a break. And now Mudbugs able to kill off their second penalty kill. El Paso now 0 for 2 in the man advantage. Both teams 0 first. Brimmer has it. He'll relay it back up top. Gockler toward the net. Oh, there was traffic in front. Sedlacek looking for the puck down low. Held in there by Heidi. Thrown toward the net. Blocked. Now Brimmer near circle. Intercepted back out to center. Here comes El Paso. Along the far side, that's Zelenek. Dropped off, tic-tac-toe. Oh, boy. Boback very aggressive, but he cut that lane off. And the puck now is just scoured back out to center. Now off the back stick of Kraus into the Mudbug zone. Face off to the right of Letty. Now to the left point. To the right point. Copri will park it in behind the cage. Kind of bounces around. Far corner now. Miller. He tried to whip it back up top. It got intercepted. El Paso a little bit high flying right now into the near corner. They got a lot of speed. Horn looking for a second. Quick shot blocked. A little space. Right circle. Quick shot save made there by Boback. And now Steele comes around the corner, goes to the far side there to Gato. They got numbers 3-on-2. On over to the near circle there to Miller. Miller waits. Quick shot there to the slot there by Steele, but he couldn't get much sweetness on it. And now puck poked right back out to center. Mitchell and Doherty will reset. Yeah. Mudbugs were all on top of that. Looked like the wrong Rhino touched the puck as he was coming off. Penalty coming up to the Rhinos. That looked like too many men. And we get a break in the action. 11:48 to go here in the third period. 3-3 game. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
It is a 3-3 game. Yeah, too many men on the Rhinos. 5th power play of the night for the Bugs. Can they make this baby count? At a most critical time. Along to the right side, Mack dropped off to Sedlacek. He'll thread it in to the far corner. Now to the left point. Heidi dropped off far circle, near circle. Sedlacek down low. What a save made there by Letty. Now played back to the high slot. That one was going in, and Letty denied him. Here's Heidi, throw toward the net, looking for the tip drill. Turnaround shot, save made there by Letty. A couple of dynamite stops as we got a traffic jam. It looked like Anderson had to maul Sedlacek down to the ground to prevent a goal, as he just tackled him down, and those two got tied up pretty good. Wow. That one was about to go in, and sealing up the far post was Letty to keep the game tied. 8:57 gone by. Coach Soupy wants a wholesale line change. Garrett Steele's goal, by the way, is your State Farm drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Now a long explanation over to Coach Soupy's side of the bench from the officials. And a penalty coming up to the Rhinos. Nick Turek's in the box, trying to get this figured out here. It might just be a 10-minute, because I don't see another. Well, wait a minute. No, they got to set that clock up. It's a 5-on-3 for the Bucks. There they go. Oh, wow. 5-on-3 for 1:15. What a golden opportunity for the Bugs. Face-off one, there by the Bucks. Play to the left point. Brimmer's got it. He walks the line. Near circle. Down to Fetchko. Back to Brimmer. Brimmer waits. He'll crisscross with his man Volkema. Unsportsmanlike conduct, the call. Now drop down low. Over to Gato. Back to Volkema. Ripper blocked in front. Volkema has it. He holds it. Far circle. Drop down low. Quick shot. Save made there by Letty. Now along to the near corner. Fetchko. Back over to Volkema. Play back up top. Far circle to Gato. Back to Brimmer, 40 seconds left. Quick shot, hit the side of the post. Volkema just missed. Volkema has it. Down low he goes to Fetchko. Fetchko crisscrosses. One-time blast there by Brimmer from the far circle, and it's smothered up there by Letty. Well, it has been the Lassie Letty hour here in the third. He's made some dynamite stops, and the Mudbugs still have a 2-minute advantage for 34 more seconds. I mean, this might be a time where Coach Soupy might have to think about calling a timeout. And Coach Soupy not really a fan of just using them in spots like this. Gavin Morgan had the board. He was drawing something up. Face off to the right of Letty. Tied up. Volkema played back up top to Fetchko. Fetchko on over to Brimmer at the top. Now on over to Volkema. He gets in his sweet spot. Brimmer drop down low through the slot over to Steele. He shot it wide. 15 seconds left on the first penalty. Quick shot there by Brimmer. And he shot it wide. Letty might have got a piece of it. Near circle. 10 seconds left. Fetchko over to Brimmer. He waits. Back to Fetchko. Oh, he couldn't corral the pass. Into the near corner. First penalty coming to an end. Brimmer. Far circle, quick shot. What a right pad stop made. Rebound chance. They score! Garrett Steele got denied his first try, and he's able to ram it home in his second try. Second goal of the game from the captain. Mudbugs lead 4-3. The Mudbugs were going to make it interesting, that whole power play run, but they finally cash in on the man advantage. They might be 1 for 6 on the man advantage, but they made that one count as they get the go-ahead goal with 9:43 remaining in the third. It's Garrett Steele with the hard work. And he's able to slam home the secondary opportunity. Steele's second of the game, his second of the season. Once again, Shreveport 4, El Paso 3. Of course, the Steele family tuned in tonight from Chelsea, Michigan. Glad to have Mr. Steele, Miss Gretchen. Of course, there's always one crazy aunt in every family. It's Aunt Kate in the Steele family. She never misses a game. Aunt Kate, cousin Olivia, they're all tuned in. Glad to have them all with us. I'm just kidding, Aunt Kate. It's a lot of fun. Let's just say she had a lot of fun at the Robertson Cup, but we all did, didn't we? When Mudbugs raised that Robertson Cup trophy. Quick shot there by Gockler. Blockered away there by Letty. Austin Brimmer will get an apple. And Logan Volkema will get the secondary apple. 2 assists from Brimmer and Volkema. Those are the 2 assists on the go-ahead goal. Still time in this game. Mudbugs have plenty of work to do. Koklachev delved it back up top. Quick shot. Save made. Rebound chance. Point blank save. Made there by Letty on Koklachev. Along to the near corner. Play back to the right point. Gockler waits. Fires it toward the net. Through traffic. And Letty stopped it somehow. Held in there by Gockler. Along to the right point. Toward the net. Fought down there by Letty. Boy, Letty doing everything he can to keep El Paso in this. Face off to the left of Letty. It is a 4-3 game. Garrett Steele with a pair of goals. He's just been aching to get on the board. Thrown toward the net. Oh, boy. Williams almost made something out of nothing. Along to the near corner. Hard check along the back. Played back to the right point. Mitchell slings it around. Thrown toward the net. Hit the side of the post. They score! That was Williams! It took a sweet bounce off the far post and into the back of the twine. And the Minnesota Kid lights up the lamp. Mudbugs have a 2-goal lead. Ryan Williams, who came down from the BCHL, has his first in the NAHL and in a Bugs uniform. It's Shreveport 5, El Paso 3. And that's got to feel good for the Twin City native. Boy, it took a fortuitous bounce. And let me tell you, Williams earned that bounce. He has been working his butt off game in and game out with the chances he's had. And he's able to be the recipient of that goal. Face off, battle at one there by Shreveport. Thrown toward the net, paddle away there by Letty. Mitchell squeezes it in behind the cage. Williams first as a Bug. Johnny Hallard and Evan Mitchell able to get the assists. Great work from the Bugs as they have a 2-goal lead with 8 minutes left. Still time in this game. Mudbugs cannot be sitting on 2-goal leads. That's how they evaporate, especially lately for Shreveport. Along the right side, up the middle of the ice. Volkema, as I like to call him, the school janitor, chasing after the puck. Along the left side, off the stick of Steele. Oh, no, stolen away. El Paso trying to make something out of nothing. Good paddle there by Boback. Now ripped around the far side, held in there by Anderson, thrown toward the net, blocked. Good job there by Volkema in front. Played back out to center. Along the left side, kind of whisks on the dump-in attempt. Played back out to center. Picked up there by Steele. He'll send it back over to Gockler, and Gockler had trouble getting the puck out. Uh-oh, Boback gave it away! A long far circle, quick shot blocked in front. Little space here. And it's taken away there by Steele. Whoa. Boback fighting the puck there along the far side. Here's Steele. You know what he's thinking about. In deep into the El Paso zone. Far circle. Quick shot there by Brimmer as he gets taken down and roughed up. There by, I believe that was McDonough. And we get a break in the action. Face off to the right of Letty. Onstad took the face-off. He wins the face-off back to the left point. Along to the far half wall. Now played back. Right circle. Hallard with a shot. It got blocked in front. Now played back out to center. A little space. Hallard comes right back. Good job. Quick shot. Save made there by Boback. Rebound chance. Gobbled up there by Onstad. Now played back to the near side. Along to the right side to Fetchko. Up the middle of the ice. Here's Onstad. Trying to make something happen. Brimmer a blast. Blockered away there by Letty. Surprised Letty's still in. Quick shot chopped at and went wide. Along the left point. Played off the near side boards back out to center. Along the left side. Worked in deep to Tirick. Thrown across and got blocked there by Zelenik. Now Zelenik trying to get the puck. Intercepted. Taken back out. Here's Williams. He's got the latest goal for Shreveport. And kind of a wild one tonight, as now Shreveport comes in off sides. Sedlicek thought it was clean. It was close. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Porter's Fine Dry Cleaning. Their vision to create a means by which people can feel and look their best. I can use a little dry cleaning in my life. Porter's a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Porter's Fine Dry Cleaning has been a corporate partner for a long time. We're glad to have them. I don't think I can say I've ever been to a dry cleaners to have anything of mine done. I might have to make a trip. I don't think I've ever washed any of my suits. Hey, they feel spotless though, so I don't know. Might have to get that rearranged. I'll check that out. Played back to the point. Penalty on Koklachev. Quick shot, blocked in front. Rebound chance, right pad save. Too many men on Shreveport. Oh, boy, Boback lost his stick. Now he got it. Now along the end boards. Along to the far corner. Now threaded in. El Paso trying to make it close. Backhand shot went wide through the goal mouth of Boback. Along to the left point. I don't think I've ever said this before, but it is quite comfortable temperature-wise inside George's Pond. First time I've maybe said that in a very long time. Now thrown back up top, thrown toward the net. The net was off its mooring, and a whistle is blown. As Justice was looking to jam one toward the net. .457 remaining here in the third. And Looks like Anthony Bone wants to get some of his personnel right. Face-off won there by Shreveport along the near side boards. Puck kicked all the way down. This is the third power play of the night for El Paso. None more important than this one if they're going to try to climb back in this game. Boback off the far side boards. Now taken there by Sedlacek. He knows what to do with it, and he just fires it down the length of the ice. 4.5 remaining. Off the near side boards, held in, now taken into the Mudbug zone. As the puck now taken right back out there by Sedlacek. And he's able to spike it all the way down. Puck now touched back in. Along the near circle, Sedlacek. Circled right back out. Tried to play it back up top and was all the way back down. Now behind the cage of Boback. Puck now just gunned all the way down. Good job here by the first choice personnel penalty kill. As that's it. Koklachev's out of the box. 0 for 3 is El Paso on the man advantage. Along to the near side, now to the right side. Here's Gato. Gains the blue line. Dropped off high slot. Now drop down low, back to Gato. Gato's got it, back up top. Heidi throws one toward the net, in and out of the glove of Letty. And now along the near corner, thrown in front. Tied up stick, now far circle. Heidi kind of just rattles it into the far corner. Volkema able to sweep it around to the near corner. And now this one go play right back to the far corner, and Mudbugs can't hold the zone. They don't seem to mind as it goes right back out of play with 2:58 remaining here in the third period. El Paso's going to have to think about pulling their netminder at some point now, probably within the next 30 seconds. Face-off just outside the far El Paso blue line. One there by the Rhinos. Along to the left side, puck ladled back into the Mudbug zone. Off the near side boards, held in to the point. Along the left side, now near circle. Played back near half wall, shot there by Olegensky, went wide. I'm surprised El Paso not going to pull their netminder. They need two, and they got to do it in 2:40. Quick shot, right pad stop made there by Boback from the far circle there by Zelenik. Now caught down there by Boback. And I would believe Letty's going to start to look over at his bench. On when he's going to vacate. .229 remaining here in regulation. Mudbugs looking for win number 3 on the young season. As we get an illegal face-off. Other scores in the league. Quick shot. Oh, handcuffed Boback, but he's able to tie it in. Corpus Christi coming back to beat Wichita Falls 3-2. That's a final from the American Bank Center. Another good one in Lone Star. New Mexico and Lone Star evened up at 3 early in the third. Dan Wildfong, of course, behind the bench over there, calling all the shots. We will see him in mid-November for the first time this season. Face off, one there by the Bugs. Play to the far side. Rattled, kept in there, thrown toward the net. Soft liner, caught down there by Boback, and he will cover it up. .217 now remaining here in regulation. Right wing circle, face-off tied up, one there by Shreveport. As the puck now ripped all the way down. the length of the ice. It'll be icing on Shreveport. Boy, this game's starting to slow down, and that's what El Paso's trying to do here. I mean, if I was Anthony Bone, my netminder would be long gone for the extra attacker, especially when you need two. But I'm not Anthony Bone, nor do I have any coaching credentials, in this game at least. Now behind the cage of Boback. Mudbugs cannot work it off the walls. Played back to the left point, settled down there by Matthews. His shot gets blocked into the far corner. 1:48 to go here in regulation. Taken there by Volkema. Over to Steele. Back out to center. Chopped at. Good job there by Gockler to work it up forward now. Gato try to get around. Back up top to Steele. Mudbugs just trying to work it in and keep it into the offensive zone. Now rattle off the near side glass. Right back into the Mudbug zone. Far side. Played back to Mitchell. Mitchell just going to take his time. Clock against the Mudbugs. I don't see much of a panic here by El Paso right now. I'm a little surprised with 1:14 now remaining in the third. I'm going to have to go out on a limb here. You have to pull your netminder now. Some coaches well, very few coaches are against it because they feel like the empty netter is an easy shot for the other team. But I don't think it matters when you're down by 2. I'm a little perplexed by this. Played back out to center. I just don't think it really matters if you lose by 3 or 4 if you're giving up empty netters. Simpson spanks it back into the Wichita zone. We're down to 60 seconds left in the game. As the puck steered into the Rhino zone. There by Koklachev. Played back out to center. Heidi's got it. Mudbugs in very much control of this game. Simpson able to shake that baby in to the Rhino zone. 35 seconds along the left side. Letty going to stay between the pipes in deep now to the Mudbug zone. I don't know. See something new every day. Quick shot from the slot. Paddle save made there by Boback. Into the near corner on a shot there by Zelenik. Into the far corner now. Off the far side board. Sedlacek has it. And he will just pop it in, and that'll do it. 5 seconds along to the far corner. Tied up there by Volkema. He'll just send it in deep to the far corner. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score, Shreveport 5, El Paso 3. Sedlacek got tied up there with Alex Krause. And the game ends with a little bit of a scuffle. I would say that's medium degree scuffle. But nothing too crazy coming out of it. Mudbugs even their record of 3-3-1. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. You might need a good one after tonight's game. 5-3 win for the Bugs. And this was a game that kind of went up and down, and it started off nicely. And then it got a little interesting, and then the Mudbugs were able to make it uninteresting at the end. That's good. At 9:14, Austin Brimmer was able to get his second off a far circle shot. Onstad and Mitchell got the assist, and the Mudbugs led 1-0. Then a minute and a half later, Connor McGrath was able to rail home his second of the season. Cattell and Kyra got the assist. It was a 1-1 game. Then late in the first at 16:22, Burke Simpson able to ram home his second from Koklachev, as Garrett Steele is your number one star this evening, as he had a pair of goals. Garrett Steele got the goal 16:46, literally 24 seconds after Brimmer scored. Steele scored, and the Mudbugs led 3-1 after one. Then in the second, it was Jonathan Horn able to jab home his fourth from Anderson and Zelenik, and it was a 3-2 game. Then the Rhinos tied the game late in the second, as Turek got a quick shot off for his first of the season. Justice and Tavalski got the assist, and it was 3-3 after two. Then at 10:17 of the third, Garrett Steele, it was the game winner, came right in front, and he was right there in front to slam home his second of the game and season. Brimmer and Volkema got the help. It was a power play goal, and that felt good after the initial save. He was able to get the rebound and slam it home. And then Ryan Williams, a minute and a half later, was able to rattle home his first off the pipe and in. Hallard and Mitchell got the assists, and the Mudbugs were on their way to a 5-3 win. Devin Boback picks up his second win in net. He goes to 2-1-1. And I felt like, at times he didn't get much help, but he made some big saves in that third period. Didn't face very many shots as well. So he's, of course, able to pick up his second win. That's good. The Mudbugs now go to 7 points on the season, and that's good news for the Bugs, who end this night with a win. That'll do it. Join us tomorrow night, 7-11 puck drop 650 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. It'll be game 2 of this 2-game series. The Mudbugs will go for the sweep, and that'll be tomorrow night. You can get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow, as you've been